Hey there everybody, Red Parasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. In the last episode, we investigated the old mansion, found Ansem's computer down in the basement, and we made our way into the digital Twilight Town, and eventually found our way here to the world that never was, through the portal left behind by Axel. So, our final goal is within sight. After many trials and tribulations, we can finally see our objective. So, I'm actually going to go into Wisdom form here for the first time in like forever, because this is actually a really good place to grind for Wisdom form level ups, because you can see there are a bunch of the weak Heartless, the shadows here. So you can kill a lot of them, and as I've explained in the past, Wisdom form level up, you get experience for defeating Heartless with it. So it's a really great place to do that. And I actually got myself, let's see, once we get out of there, finally got Quick Run outside of that form, so I can put that on. That'll be nice to have. That looks a little bit like this, so functions similarly to a roll. You'll get some invincibility frames for it, but it's, you know, takes you a little bit farther, so that is definitely a nice attribute of it. So now we're running low on drive gauge since I used up some, so we'll have to get some of that back just by fighting the shadows normally. Yep. So many shadows. There'll probably be another good opportunity to use Magnet. Yep. Alright, you guys done yet? Apparently not. Okay, there we go. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna set the shortcut. Yeah, I think I'll set it to that. But there are 4 chests here in Fragment Crossing, which is the room that we're currently in. Those are 2 of them. And the other 2 are right here. And shoutouts to the battle music once again, being great. Would expect no less out of Yoko Shimomura. Alright. Oh, and of course there are more of them. Hey, another Orichalcum. Ow. Oh, okay. More shadows. Really not much to say about these. I mean, they're just kind of shadows, so not terribly threatening. Really, the only dangerous thing about them, potentially, is how many of them there are. But, like, with Vicinity Break and Explosion, you know, you don't have too much to worry about here. Yep, they never end.
Donald! Goofy! Huh? A keyblade?
Well, this was unexpected. I wonder who this could be. Alright, I'm just gonna come out here and say it. So, this is Roxas. Ow, 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 ow. Roxas, please stop. Alright, what are you doing here? Now this is going really well so far. Alright, I'm just gonna take the heal. So, this track that's playing right now is called The Other Promise. It's a really great track. I'm probably going to be talking over it, so, yeah, give it a listen at some point. Outside of this, but this is a pretty challenging fight. So, this is probably not going to go too well for me. Crap. I tried to guard that. Alright. So for the take that, you can do reflect. It's pretty easy. Not as effective against this though. So he is very fast. Comes at you like a truck. So you just got to be ready for that. So I equipped some ethers just to make it a little bit easier on myself, so that I could heal and not be worried about lacking my magic gauge. Ah, crap. We might have been able to get the thing on that, but just be careful. Reflect can be your friend sometimes. Otherwise, you can guard his deck. So yeah, this finisher that he's doing here is very dangerous. But this should be the end of the fight. I'm sorry I didn't really get the opportunity to say more. This is like very stressful. There's a lot going on.
Who are you?
Someone from the dark.
You can't be Riku.
Riku. I defeated a Riku once.
You what?
Tell me. Tell me why he picked you. I see. That's why.
What?
You seek answers. You feel nothing. Nothing is real. I can give you purpose.
Roxas.
That is right, the new you.
Look who's finally awake.
Axel.
Or maybe I have it wrong. Might be time to sleep. Soon we won't be able to talk like this anymore.
Does that mean it's time for me to go back to where I belong?
You know, I've been thinking about something Namine said. Roxas, are you really sure that you don't have a heart? Is it possible that we all have one? You, me, her? Or is that just wishful thinking?
I don't know. I can't just look inside.
Yeah, I guess not.
But I figure, if there is something in there, inside us, then we'd feel it, wouldn't we? And if so... No, never mind.
Come on, don't leave me hanging.
Sora will find the answer we're looking for. I know he will. Because he's me.
True enough.
Thanks.
Man, I miss the old times. Still got it memorized? The day we met, and you got your new name, you and I sat right here and watched the sunset.
Yeah. This place is home. Me, Hayner, Pence, Olette. We've shared a lot of adventures.
You'll see them again. I know you will.
Yeah. You're right. Well, I should go. Sora's waiting for me.
Yeah, I suppose he is. Man, this is some good ice cream, huh?
Take care. Okay?
Right back at you, buddy.
You make a good other. You make a good other.
Are you okay?
What just happened?
Gosh, I don't know. You just disappeared. Then me and Donald had to fight some nobodies.
Oh. He said he defeated Riku.
Who said that?
That guy in the black coat.
But nobody can defeat Riku.
Yeah, you're right.
A black coat means Organization 13. He must have been trying to trick you.
Yeah, that must be why we didn't see him.
Huh?
You must be tired, Sora.
Come on, let's just find a way to get into that castle.
I really cannot express how much I love those cutscenes there. You know, starting with the... Oh, you're gonna interrupt me with a fight, are you? Okay, fine. I will continue talking with my previous train of thought, but continuing with the okay, brain. Let's get back on the train of thought. But the location, like in the Dive to the Heart, and that whole theming, the battle theme, The Other Promise being a remix of Roxas' theme. And just the story beats that happen, like both before and after the fight. It really is the culmination of Roxas and Axel's arcs from, recom through days, to the end of this game. It's also why I feel like the prologue section, despite being long, really is essential for giving those cutscenes like the emotional weight and the impact that they have. So I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to say. So it's a shame that the fight was as short as it was. I mean, I definitely would not have wanted to prolong that by refusing to attack him. Roxas is very dangerous. But actually, I do kind of have a story about my first time with this fight. And I was able to do this fight on my first try. I did not die to Roxas the first time that I beat the game. But I apparently had no idea how good Reflect was at the time, because I managed to beat the fight without using Reflect, which is a pretty tall order. Reflect definitely makes your life a lot easier for that fight, so that's, a cute little story that I have about it. So this particular area has a really cool name. So this is a memory skyscraper. You'll recognize this from the secret ending to Kingdom Hearts 1, and it also shows up in Days, as well as some cutscenes in this game as well. There's a puzzle piece in front of it. And there are also a few treasure chests around this area as well. I think the other two are actually just by the exit. And go ahead and grab those. And then before I head to the last area, I'm going to just clear out some of the stuff that we got here. So there's a new Keyblade that we got, 2 become 1. I'll go ahead and equip that. It has an interesting ability called Light and Darkness. And I'll explain the effect that has momentarily. And then, let's see, we also got the Combo Master ability for defeating Roxas. And what that allows us to do is we can continue a combo even if there's not an enemy for us to target. So previously, let's see, where was I? I was trying to go to the stock so I could use AP boosts. That's what I was doing. But previously, if there wasn't an enemy for us to target, or some sort of object on the map that we could hit, we couldn't actually do a combo beyond our initial swipe. So once I put this on, you can see that there's nothing around for us to target, but
It's over.
we can go through our full combo, or as much of our combo as we want. Now with that taken into effect. So, of course, for beating the fight, we get our character link for Roxas. I think this is probably the same as well. Indeed it is. And then we also, let's see, there's just so much stuff for us to do here. So this puzzle piece is Reminisces' face. It's a very apt one indeed for us to collect. That was the one from in front of Memory Skyscraper right there. Here's Secret Ansem Report 8. It appears that I have been too distracted by the behavior of Xehanort and his cohorts, and by the events occurring in their vicinity. My friend's struggle to protect the realm of light from the threat of Heartless is now over, with Xehanort's Heartless going by the name Answer Seekum of Darkness. Ansem Seeker of Darkness, defeated at last. The other wielder of the Keyblade, this hero, traveled from world to world, sealing up keyholes and laying Heartless low. Meanwhile, the king, who had dived into the realm of darkness, worked with the Keyblade-wielding hero to close the door to Kingdom Hearts from the realms of both darkness and light, thus holding off the threat of tremendous darkness. But there are still a great number of Heartless afoot, and Organization 13 and the Nobodies continue to be active in the shadows. Indeed, the world is still a very dangerous place. We must find a way to do battle with these enemies. Thus, I will both make amends and have my revenge. It is for this reason that I infiltrated Castle Oblivion. It consists of 13 floors above and 12 floors below ground, with the contents of its white rooms transforming in response to its visitors' memories. Organization 13 was conducting experiments on memory here. The subject in these experiments, a girl named Naminé, appeared to possess extremely unusual abilities. Were they attempting to derive something from these powers? Refusing to be distracted by Organization 13, I returned to my own secret research when a new visitor appeared at the castle today. It was Sora, the Keyblade-wielding hero who had defeated Ansem and his companions. Deep underground, the stench of darkness arose. All the players are coming together, it would seem.
Dead end?
There's gotta be a path somewhere.
What are you going to do with us?
You're the fire that feeds Sora's anger.
No. Sora's in danger because of me. This way. Believe in yourself. Come on, hurry!
Kairi, we're almost there.
Yeah, and with that, we have our route into the castle. But before we do that, there are a couple chests here I definitely recommend grabbing. So, one of which is a map. This other one here is another Orichalcum Plus. So, definitely make sure that you grab that. There's a Moogle shop here as well. So we'll visit that. So this shield is actually not better than what Goofy has right now. So we don't need to buy that for him, but this wisdom one will definitely be a step up for Donald. I should also buy, let's see. I'm doing fine on high potions, but I have been using quite a few ethers, so I'm going to buy some more of those. And then we can also hit up the synthesis menu as well. So again, AP boost. And we handed over our recipes. So take a look at what some of these are. So yeah, we got the Save the King and Save the Queen recipes before, but the ultimate recipe here is for the ultimate weapon. So You can tell we are still missing quite a few Orichalcum pluses that we need to make that, as well as a few other synthesis items. However, let's see, anything else that we need to take care of? Oh, we just got the map, okay. That's not too big of a deal. And then, yes, I have not equipped that yet. I should do that. Okay, let's see, there it is. So, this Keyblade, the Light and Darkness ability is an interesting ability. And so I'm going to head back this way to show off what it does. Alright, there should be enemies here. Let's see, I'm going to go out to the world map and then come back using the save point over here just to make sure that they spawn in. Oops. So what the ability does, since I've mentioned it like I don't know how many times now, is whenever you try to go into drive form, there will be one of two outcomes. So the first of these outcomes is that you'll end up in anti-form. So that doesn't seem too good, right? Like, anti-form's really not great. So what's the other one? I mean, the other one has to be, like, super good in order to make up for it, right? Well, this is completely luck-based, whether or not you get it. The other outcome is very good, so I will just skip ahead to whenever that happens.
Give me strength.
Ah, crap, I just realized that I did a bad... this only works while you're in battle, so that is important. You can see I actually got into Valor form there, so you know, make sure that you're in battle before you activate it. I'll see you on the other side of however long this takes. All right, there we go. Only took, you know, the very next try. So the other outcome of this Keyblade is a form called Final Form. And the only way to unlock Final Form is by equipping this Keyblade and, you know, triggering the effect. Once you unlock Final Form, you just have it unlocked permanently. You can select it like any other drive form. The Final Form is quite good. It has, like, even better magic than Master Form. Nope, and my battery is low. Perfect timing. And of course, the physical is great as well. So it's pretty much better than like every other form in the game. So it explains why they, you know, held off on giving it to you until now. So that's pretty much it. There is one other nice thing about Final Form. So if you remember the anti-form explanation they gave like way back when, about how using other drive forms will increase an invisible counter, and that counter, you know, increases the likelihood of anti-form activating whenever you try to go into a drive form in the middle of a battle. Final Form will actually, I think, decrease the value of that counter by 10 or something like that. So the other nice thing about it is that you will never go into anti-form trying to go into Final Form. So you can use Final Form to effectively make it so that, you know, you won't have to worry about anti-form ever again. I mean, you probably won't need to use some of the other forms much at this point now that you have Final Form, outside of maybe Limit. Just because there are some fights that you will not have your partners for, and therefore you will not be able to use Final Form. But Final Form is here at the bottom of our form gauge now, which means we don't actually need to keep this Keyblade equipped anymore. The primary reason that you want to equip it is, of course, to unlock Final Form. So now that we have done that, we can put Decisive Pumpkin back on our primary Keyblade. Like Valor and Master Form, Final Form does have a second Keyblade that you can use. And I'm debating which one of these I want to go for. So there's a difference of 1 strength to become 1, but Bond of Flame does have the added effect of fire boost, which makes fire better, and Final Form's fire is very, very good. So I think I might actually go with that, just because you don't get any added benefit from 2 become 1, having it on the form Keyblade versus using it as your primary Keyblade. So I'll go with Bond of Flame for that, for Axel. And let's see, we got an ability from it as well. Or actually, no, that's just all the Final Form abilities that popped up. So that will do it. This is a bit of a longer one, but I did want to at least gain access to Final Form before heading into the castle. I suppose I can also explain while I'm just kind of going on a long explanation of everything Final Form. The way that it levels up is by defeating nobodies, so having it going into the castle here where we're going to encounter a lot of nobodies obviously is a pretty good idea. So I've been using the word "so" a lot, but I had a lot of stuff to go through. That will do it for this episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. In the next episode, we're going to have some fun storming the castle. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Rex Parasite, signing out.